And Newcastle get the game up and running. And delivers and thump towards goal, beaten away by Pope. Danto's in there. The strike came in from Sarr, I think. Bentancur back goalwards, and Newcastle was scrambling once Spurs got that ball into the penalty area. It was Tell's delivery, not the best of corners, but the swipe from Jacob Murphy was not the best either. Brennan Johnson opens up, and it's a brilliant finish from last season's top scorer, the Europa League final goal scorer. The Heung-min Son celebration in tribute to, and Spurs lead early. Brilliant goal from Brennan Johnson, and it is his first of this pre-season campaign. Well, Newcastle were trying to play out here, and then Kevin Danto was the proactive player stepping out from centre-back to win the ball back. And then away went Brennan Johnson, who just guides it majestically into the corner. Finishing like that for the upcoming season would be most welcome from a Tottenham Hotspur. Murphy makes that run in behind again. He's onside here. Son's tracking. Gordon! Good effort from a difficult angle from Anthony Gordon. Cher. Barnes with the ambitious leap. And Tell has got the better of his man. It's no foul. Matisse Tell racing through here. Saved by Pope. And what a chance for Spurs to get a second, and Matisse Tell with the opportunity. Great ball in. Joe Linton! It's a splendid chance for Newcastle. Two Brazil internationals with the link up. The delivery was irresistible from Bruno Guimaraes. And Joe Linton, a former striker. Kinski sees the run of Son. And Son is hauled back. And that's going to be a free kick. It's a yellow card for Kieran Trippier. Pedro Porro's strike is a good one. And it briefly had Nick Pope worried. Looks like that's a touch from Pope. Yeah. Gordon. Barnes. Harvey Barnes. That is a tremendous goal to get Newcastle United level. Harvey Barnes with a thump to make it 1-1. Anthony Gordon playing as the central striker did the work to shift it out to Barnes. And it looks like Pedro Porro has largely covered off the situation. But Barnes found a way through. Really good goal, and it's all level. Gordon, Murphy, Guimaraes, Romero committed to the slide challenge. And Barnes is in again, and this time Pedro Porro is able to get his body in the way. Here's the challenge from Romero that I think Guimaraes took issue with. Then that additional push. That seems to be what really incensed the Newcastle captain as he was looking to join Barnes. Trippier. Trippier's ball is excellent, and so is the finish from Gordon. But he was just beyond the last man. It's the kind of thing that Murphy was doing week in, week out in the Premier League last season. But Gordon's a good couple of yards off, and Kevin Danso knew that. Gordon's certainly probing and asking questions over that back line. And now the change. As Heung-min Son's number is held aloft. A huge embrace from Yves Bissouma. As it dawns upon the crowd that the skipper is exiting the action. What a story. A decade at Tottenham Hotspur, playing for the club that loves him, in the nation that worships him. Family looking on. A legend in fans' eyes for years. And now after Bilbao, even he can accept such revered status. Spurs and Newcastle players gather to give Heung-min Son his tributes. Such a touchy moment as he hands the armband to his great friend Ben Davies. What a person and what a player. 3 trips here over the past 4 pre-seasons. Basuma wins the ball. Berryval strikes and into Pope, and kind of brings into focus that Spurs haven't threatened too much in this second half until that point. Cut back to Guimaraes, who curls a shot towards Kinski's goal. Sung-Soo Park. Well, the game was, in essence, all about Heung-min Son. And he had a fitting reception out there in Seoul. Younger Korean stars hoping to be the next Heung-min Son entered the action. But the focus has all been on this man today, who, while visibly emotional at points, has worn a broad smile for much of the evening.